Guys, this is your girl Mimi. Welcome to another episode with me, and today it's our business day. We are gonna be talking about business today. I hope you had a beautiful time watching all the other videos that I've been putting up since this year started. We've been putting up videos every week, 2 videos, business videos and cooking videos. I don't know which recipes you've tried, but tell me the ones that you think that you like best from the ones that I've already made so far. This weekend we're gonna be making palm oil rice. Yes, we're gonna make palm oil jollof rice, crayfish on janga rice, as we call it in Cameroon. It was requested by someone for me to do it, and I plan to do that recipe this weekend. And then for the weekend after next, I'll be doing coconut rice. So you don't want to miss any of my episodes. If you've not subscribed, hit the subscription button. It's showing right here, somewhere down here. It shows somewhere here. It pops up in red. Just hit it, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, so whenever I post a video, you would be the first one to see it and like it and comment and share. Thank you to all of you who have been sharing my videos. I truly appreciate your love for me. Thank you. It's not going unnoticed. Thank you. I see it on your WhatsApp statuses. Thank you so much. God bless you. Without further ado, today is another day to talk business. And do you see my outfit? That's because I'm gonna be going into Business Africa. Yay! I have Nigeria here, and I have Cameroon here, and every other color of Africa. Yeah, so that's why I am wearing this cultural outfit to talk about business, or how to invest in Africa. How can you invest in Africa? I have a video here that has over 28,000 views, and that video I was talking about why you should invest in Africa, right? So today I am talking about how you can do that. I've given you the why, now I'm giving you the how to go about it. Okay, so before I get into our topic of the day, how to invest in Africa, I want to use 1 minute to talk about myself. Like, you know, I've told you that every week I'm going to give you a little bit about me that you did not know, so that you get to know me. That way, I'm not going to sit here one day and say, oh, get to know me. I like rice, I like beans, my favorite color is red. No, I'm going to do that 1 minute each time I sit down here to talk business with you. That way, you know who I am. Okay, so I give you a little bit of who I am every time that I sit down here. That is my own style, and I think you're liking it. Okay, so today, what is it about me that you need to know? You need to know that I am a very loving person, kind-hearted, very good, and I'll also say forgiving. Yes, I can forgive easily, but I can also get angry easily. Yes, that's one part of me that I'm working on, right? To perfect it all, right? But you need to know that I have a very big heart full of love. One time I sat in the plane with a couple of people, the most recent time that I traveled for my goddaughter's baptism, and I sat beside a group of people, and they could tell they were missionaries. And one of them said, you have a lot of love in your heart. I can tell that you are a loving person, and you have a lot of love, kindness, and goodness in your heart. But I want to tell you to continue to hold on to that love, because if you have love, you have God. And that sank in my soul very deep. So today I want you to know that I am a very loving person. I'm a very kind person. I'm a very good person. I cannot intentionally hurt someone. Let me put it in a circle or in a nutshell. I cannot intentionally hurt you, no matter what you do to me. Even if I try, my heart will not let me. Okay? Anyways, let's get into our topic of today. At least now you know that I'm a very loving person. I love love. I love to give out love. I love people to be happy. Everywhere I go, I like to make people happy. And if the vibe that you're giving me or the energy you're giving me, I'm receiving, is not loving, I just get back in my shell. I reserve the love that I have. Okay? But I don't show you hate. I just take it back and just keep it there for someone who is more deserving of it. Okay, so yes, let's get into our topic of today: how to invest in Africa. How can you, as an individual or an investor or a business person with a business mindset, how can you invest in Africa? Have you ever thought about how you can invest in Africa? If you've never done that, this is the right place for you to do that. Okay, this is the time for you to listen and listen attentively. Watch from the beginning to the end. If you have to replay and watch and learn something. So the first thing, I'm talking about 5 points today. Maybe later on in the days ahead, I could talk about more points on how to go about investing in Africa. So, but this is part 1. So the first thing you want to do is research. Research until you can research no more. You want to research everything that has to do with Africa. You want to know where Africa is. What is Africa? It is a continent. It's not a country. It is a continent with countries in it. That is part of your research. If you want to do business in a place, you have to know the place that you're going to be doing business in, right? So another thing is, you want to research the political stability, the peace of the place or the country in Africa that you've chosen to invest. You want to check the exchange rate, the currency that they are using, the exchange rate. You want to check the GDP of that country. Okay, the gross domestic product of that country. You also want to check the population, because these are the people that will be consuming the products that you are about to bring or introduce into their market or add to what they already have. Do you see how you can invest in Africa? How can you go about it? You can go about it by first doing your market, you're doing your research. Do your research, do your due diligence. Do your research, do a lot of research, carry out surveys if possible. That should be the number 1 thing you want to do. You have to research. The second thing you want to do is identify the market. Do you know what you have money? Yes. But what are you going to be putting that money in? Is it going to be, are you going to be in real estate, agriculture, banking, education? What is it that you want to, fashion industry? What is it that you want to do with that money that you have? Yes, you have the money, but do you know what you want to do with it? Where you want to invest it? What is Africa good at or good in? What is that industry that if I plant $50,000, I'm going to make some profit out of it within this time frame? You want to do your market research or identify your market. Say, okay, I'm getting into the fashion industry. All right, African fabrics, we have the ones that are cheap, low quality. We have the ones that are expensive, high quality. And how do I care for this product and all of that? Then you get into it. Are you choosing agriculture? Okay, if I'm choosing agriculture, where is my I'll say the location. What location? Is it coffee? Is it cocoa? Is it banana? Is it tomatoes, watermelon, spices, herbs? What is that thing, that cash crops? What is that thing that I'm going to be putting my money, my thousands of dollars in, or hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions into? You want to do, or you want to identify your market. And then when you identify your market, you do another research again for that market to make sure that that product is going to add value to their customers and to you. You don't, it's not because you have 50,000 lying down there that you just get up, put it in a business and it doesn't bear you another or bore you more money or bring about profit, and then at the end of the day your investment is wasted. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You want to get into a market that you are also familiar with, a market that is demanding, a market that the supply would always be there for your customers. So you do your research very well about the market. After identifying the market, you want to do your research about it. And then after doing your research about the market, then you can now make plans to invest in that business, right? The second thing you want to do is to employ experts in the field. Employ those who have expertise in that industry. Is it real estate? You want to employ somebody who has been doing real estate in that country. Let's say, for example, you choose Cameroon. You want to find a real estate company that have been there in that market. They know the market. From time to time, they know when the market is rising, when it is falling, when demand is high, and all of that. They know all the little technicalities or techniques in that market that will help you grow your business. You want to do all of this, and you also want to employ these people who have graduated. We have a lot of Africans back home who have graduated and they do not have money. They do not have jobs. They have MBAs and they stand by the roads to sell pure water or to sell fruits and other stuff. Not that it is bad, but you can put their skills, their acquired knowledge to use by employing them. Make a radio commercial and let people come for interview. You interview them one-on-one and you see the one that, or you chose the candidate that best matches or fits that job description that would deliver the services that you are looking for. There are so many graduates back there that you can use them. Do not use family members. Do not use, for whatever reason, do not use family members. And even if you have to use family members, for those of you who are already Africans, even if you have to use family members, make sure that these family members have gone through the interview process and have qualified to earn the roles that you have advertised or that you are looking for people to work. Okay? So you want to make sure that these candidates that you are hiring, if there is a family member there, don't just give them because they are family members. It is earned. And you are out for business. You don't want a family member taking your business for a joke. Any business that you do with a family member that is not qualified, that has not gone through the interview process, and you just say, because this is my brother, this is my cousin, this is my auntie, sister's child, my niece, my nephew, that business is bound to be shaken sometime in the future. May not even work even to begin with. So you want to make sure that you avoid using family members for your business. I know you may see it as cheap labor because guess what? Instead of paying them $10 an hour, you may want to give them $5 an hour because they are family. You will consider in your head their family. And they too will say, it's my brother's business, it's my sister's business, it's my auntie's business, it's my uncle's business. And guess what? They will spoil it for you. Because they know you're in America. They know you are in abroad, where there is a tree of money in your backyard, where you can just go and just harvest some money. Every time that they steal money or they mismanage the funds or the business, they know that you have a tree of money back there where you bring more money. So avoid using family members. Make sure that those whom you are hiring have gone through the interview process and actually merit that position. They're actually fit for that position. Okay? Now, the fourth thing is go through the front door and not the back door of that country. Go through the front door of that country and not the back door of that country. Those of you Africans who are watching, you know exactly what I mean. I don't want to talk a lot about the corruption that we have, I don't want to pay my attention to that, but I know you understand what I mean by go through the front door and not the back door of that country. Now, if you're not an African, here is what I mean. When you pick out a country, let's say you look on the African map and you say, oh, I choose Nigeria for my business. Why? Because they are the most populated country in Africa, right? Okay, I've chosen Nigeria. Now, how do I go about starting a business in Nigeria? You want to make sure that you contact the right offices. You go to the right offices, get the right papers and documentations that you need to carry out that business. Get the licenses that you need to carry out that business. Do not go through the back door and do an illegal. That's what I mean. Do not do an illegal business. Let them know you as an international business person or investor. You pay the charges, whatever the case may be, because you're doing business there as a foreigner. And remember to watch the video that I made before this one. It is going to help you a lot to set it up. You may need a lawyer who is familiar with the system of that country, the business environment. Find a business lawyer who is familiar with the system of that country. They will help you on how, they will tell you there's different steps. That's the best way I'll tell you to go about it. Hire a lawyer, a business lawyer from that country who understands the nitty-gritty of everything that happens as far as business is concerned in that location. Contact them and pay them to do all the different things that you want them to do, and then you set up your business. Okay? So do not go through the back door. Do not bribe. Do not do business illegally. Do not have fake papers and all of that. Start your business legit and clean and watch what God does with it. Okay? Now, the fifth thing that I want to talk about is have a great business plan. How can you invest in Africa without having a good business plan or a great business plan? You need to have a great business plan. It is the business plan that will guide you towards success, because on your business plan, you have everything that you need. The market research, your lawyer, your insurance, and all of that. How to register the business and everything comes inside your business plan. And then you go from there. Do not just get up and jump into a business in Africa because you've heard that if you exchange $1,000 in Cameroon, it's gonna give you let's say if you exchange $2,000 in Cameroon, it's gonna give you 1 million CFA francs, and then you just say, oh, okay, and you just jump. No, there is more to it. And all of that has to do with what I've talked about. You want to do research the population, research the peace and stability, research the exchange rate, the GDP, the location, research that product, research it, identify your market. Is it real estate? Is it agriculture? What are you going to be doing in Africa? The next one is employ experts who are trained and who understand the field and know the market, who can work with that product. Even when you're in America, you're sleeping, your business back home is making you some money because you have gone to the extra mile of investing or getting experts who are graduates, who are looking for jobs. Do not, I repeat, do not use family members. Family members will either crumble your business or give you high blood pressure, which is still going to lead to a pain at the end of the day, lost at the end of the day. Then you want to go do a business in the country legally. Do not do an illegal business. Contact the right people. Find a business lawyer in that location. Talk to them. Trust me, they are ready for you. That's their job. They're ready for you. They may even get you advice. They may even get you business consultants that you may need that will help you to grow that business or give you more information about farming. Let's say, for example, you had chosen farming and you wanted to do coffee or cocoa. Let's say cocoa, for example, you're planning on having a chocolate factory and all of that, right? They may end up sending you to someone or directing you to a business consultant. Yes, because they are business lawyers, they have connections. They do, they have connections. They may end up sending you to somebody who will give you the advice that you need with regards to coffee or cocoa. They'll get you farmers, right? They'll get you farmers. And these farmers will tell you this is a good season to plant. This is not a good season. These seeds are doing good during this time. These seeds are not good. And then you understand. That is part of you understanding the whole process. That's still going to come under your research. Go through the front door. Make sure that you are knocking on the front door, not the back door. Okay? You don't want to find yourself in trouble in another country while you're doing business. You want to check every box. Check all the way until you launch your business. Okay? And if you need business advice or anything regarding Africa, I'm here to do that. Like I said, my consultancy, 1 hour to talk with me, to ask advice, ideas, or polish up what you already have. It's $100 for an hour session with me. Okay, now you just need to drop it in the comment and then I'll contact you. You need to drop in the comment. I need to book an hour session with you, and then I will contact you. Or you look in the description, I'm going to put my calendar there. You go through my calendar and book a session with me. Then the last one is have a great business plan. So we've talked about 5 things. Research. Identify your market. Is it real estate? Is it agriculture? Is it education? What is it? Fashion? Retails. Employ experts in the field. No family members. Go through the front door, meaning do it legally. Register your business. Follow all the processes to get your license to operate in that country. And then finally, we talked about have a great business plan. Your business plan is going to be your map. And you stick to your business plan and make corrections as you go. That will be all for today. I'm your girl, Coach Mimi. And if you've not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscription button, and see you next time for another business chat. Maybe I'm going to bring you a part 2 continuation of how to invest in Africa. I should bring you a part 2 where, yeah, I'm in my Ghana outfit, Ghana Nigerian mix outfit, or just Ghana, whatever the case may be. I'll be here with part 2 of how to invest in Africa next week. Thank you. And then this Saturday, I'm going to be making palm oil rice. You want to watch? Do not miss. They call it Janga rice or crayfish rice. Okay? So thank you very much, you all, for hanging there with me. I really appreciate. Hit the subscription button, like, comment, share. Until then, see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That's my dress. This is my dress. My dress from Manila. Business. Oh yeah.